Gentlemen, grab your notepads, because today we're diving into a goldmine of self-improvement. You know that saying, work smarter, not harder? We're about to epitomize that. Embark on a journey through a gem called The 4-Hour Body, a book that defies traditional approaches to body transformation. If you're keen to shift gears on how you optimize your body, this is your jam. Let's shatter some ceilings, shall we? Starting off, this book isn't your standard rated front-to-back guide. It's an arsenal for life's battles. Whether you're gunning for that chiseled physique or itching for superhuman speed, there's a chapter tailored just for you. This book by Timothy Ferriss, the maestro of life hacks, presents a no-frills path to getting immense results with a minuscule effort. Let's unravel the slow-carb diet. It's all about ditching the whites. No, not doing laundry. I mean white starches and sugars. Up the ante by sidelining fruits and giving dairy the boot. Stick to this 6 days a week, toss in some rigorous kettlebell swings every morning, and you're on track to shedding weight like last season's wardrobe. Ever felt the nagging urge to snap a pic of your meals? That's the flash diet right there, locking in on accountability and making you ponder if that meal is truly needed. Combine this with a meticulous food journal. Why? Because, in the spirit of Peter Drucker, if it gets measured, it gets managed and it triples your weight loss game. On a quest for Superman's physique? Here's a pro tip. Pair the myotactic crunch with the cat vomit exercise. Sounds intense, right? It is. And with some serious protein loading and supplements, Ferriss himself beefed up by 34 pounds in just 28 days. But hold up, it's not all physique and feats here. Ferriss deftly maneuvers into the realms of lucid dreaming, polyphasic sleep, and even touches on the Pareto principle, the renowned 80-20th rule. He doesn't stop there. He's also got your back on reversing injuries, amping up your sex life, honing your swimming skills, and skyrocketing your bench press limits. Self-experimentation is the hallowed mantra littered across the book. You are your own lab rat, as Ferriss proves with his own acne-busting escapade. And though your mileage may vary, the baseline approaches he shares are gold dust. Capped at around 600 pages of potent content, the 4-Hour Body is a titan among fitness encyclopedias. At around $20, it's more bang for your buck than anything out there. It's vital for anyone serious about self-improvement and perfect for peppering your library with wisdom. And friends, if you stay in touch with this channel, think about subscribing, hitting the like button, and even activating the notification bell. Your goals, they're waiting, and together we're not just meeting them, we're exceeding them. So, what's next on your personal evolution checklist? Share what actions you're gunning for in the comments below. And as we reach the end of this treasure trove of insights, if you've gleaned even a fraction of the riches of shared, feel free to express your gratitude. A tip is a token, proportional to the value you've received, with the details in the description. Until next time, keep measuring, keep managing, and keep mastering the art of the 4-Hour Body breakthrough. Stay strong, stay smart, and stay savvy. Imagine waking up to a life that's unshackled from the relentless grind of a 9-to-5 job, a life where you can live lavishly in any corner of the globe. Sound too fantastical? Well, believe it or not, it's a reality for some, and I've seen it firsthand. My mates have cracked the code, swapping cubicles for beachside laptops. Yes, it's a real thing, and no, it's certainly not for everyone. But let's not dismiss the possibility purely because it's not the norm. Consider this scenario. You pop the dreaded question: who's wealthier, my buddy John raking in $150,000 annually, or myself at $30,000? Now, your instinct might scream John. But what if I told you I work a mere 10 hours per week to John's grinding 80? Suddenly, I'm earning more per hour. Add to that, John's stuck in New York while I'm free to roam the globe, leveraging the cost of living to max out my lifestyle. It's a game changer. This is the essence of becoming new rich. It's about the freedom and mobility, not just the dollar amount. So how does one achieve this new rich status? Start with entrepreneurship, create a product, sell it, and reap the benefits of a global market where your dollar has more muscle. Take my passion for YouTube as an example. I didn't reinvent the wheel. I used a proven concept, shared knowledge in a digestible format, and monetized it through smart strategies. But let's cut through the fluff. Am I suggesting it's a walk in the park? Far from it. Without the know-how, you might stumble more than once. Yet stumbling isn't failing, it's learning on the fast track. The secret is productivity. Most tasks don't require the hours we're conditioned to believe they do. Take two principles to heart: elimination and outsourcing. By harnessing the 80/20 rule, I slashed the time I wasted on ineffective promotion, getting more bang for my buck by concentrating on what truly mattered. Outsourcing, the second weapon in your arsenal, isn't just about virtual assistants managing your daily clutter, it's a mindset. Whether it's delegating animation to a high school whiz or automating mundane tasks, the leverage you gain is transformative. A word of caution is with all rewards, there are risks. Security and control can become concerns with outsourcing, but where there's risk, there's usually ample reward. Be smart about it. Life isn't about valiantly saving $20 by mowing the lawn all day. It's about valuing your time and scaling your impact. Now, as we draw towards the close, remember this isn't about blindly following a blueprint. It's about critical thinking. What can you take from here and apply to soar in your own ventures? This manifesto isn't just good. It's possibly life-altering if you avoid naivety and embrace possibility. Gents, I hope this insight challenges you to reevaluate your own pursuit of success. And hey, if this strikes a chord, consider subscribing. Smash that like button, ring the bell, and let the power of this platform guide you towards achieving true freedom and wealth. What steps will you take today on your journey to becoming a new rich? Share your action plan in the comments. Let's make those moves together. Remember, value received should equal value given. If this video has enriched your path, feel free to tip accordingly. Find that link below. Let's march on to forge our destinies with wisdom, strength, and the unyielding pursuit of becoming the strongest, most successful males out there. Ready to tap into the well of power that has shaped history's greatest minds and tactics? What if you could distill their essence into your life today? Imagine wielding influence with the finesse of a master strategist. In the forthcoming minutes, we'll unveil the wisdom of the 48 Laws of Power, delivered by a specialist who has painstakingly dissected every law in Robert Greene's magnum opus. The insights awaiting you aren't just another lecture, we're diving into the marrow of raw, unbridled power. We're not just scratching the surface, we are embedding time-honored wisdom into your very core. Today, we have an extraordinary opportunity to plunge into a selection of laws with someone who has dedicated countless hours to animating the essence of power according to Greene. Rather than telling you sweet lies we could all desire to hear, we're dealing with the unvarnished truth. The kind of truth that aligns not with how things should be, but how they truly are. This isn't about deceit or manipulation. It's about navigating a world teeming with power plays. Historical anecdotes, ripe with intrigue, lay out lessons ripe for the taking. You'll find practical advice to outwit, outmaneuver, and outlast in the modern arena of power. One instance of such penetrating insight is law number 4. Always say less than necessary. Picture King Louis XIV, with his courtiers trembling in fear. His enigmatic silence was more intimidating than any speech could be. He knew well that words often amplify vulnerability. As did Tsar Nicholas I's engineer, who, right before his execution, quipped wittily about the Russian incompetence in making ropes. His intellect aside, his words sealed his fate. How often have we seen in current times a casual remark lead to catastrophic consequences? The wisdom here is simple. Bite your tongue, or risk it cutting your own prosperity. Turn your attention to law number 9 and the tale of Muchanusa, a story of winning through actions, not through argument. In a world swarming with opinions, it's the results that shout the loudest. Arguments with those in authority often fall on deaf ears. Offer alternatives, but let your deeds set the discourse. Consider now the strategic resonance of law number 13, which reveals the art of asking for help by appealing to self-interest, not past favors or debts. This is as true in Athenian history as it is in modern business deals. In negotiations, it's the mutual benefits that forge powerful alliances, not appeals to emotion or loyalty. Law number 16 teaches the potent lesson of using absence to increase respect and honor. Withdraw occasionally and let your presence be a gift that grows in value through its scarcity. Reappear only to heighten your worth, a maneuver equally potent in personal realms as in professional ones. In contrast, law number 18 warns of the peril of isolation. The more cut off you are, the simpler it is for others to deceive you. Heed the cautionary tales of those who were duped due to their detachment from the world around them. The power of focus is distilled in law number 23. Concentrate your forces. Just as an empire's vast territory is susceptible to invasion without unified defense, so too your efforts are vulnerable unless they are concentrated. Mastery requires undivided dedication. And what of law number 25? The mandate to recreate oneself. True to Caesar's legacy, we hold the license to redefine our role at will. Your identity needn't be a static portrayal. It's a dynamic theater. Play it as you wish. Planning to the end is the crucial wisdom of law number 29. Prepare for all outcomes, weigh risks, adjust your sails according to the winds of change. This is not just cautious but a requisite of any venture worth its salt. Act with sovereign grace according to law number 34. Demand what you deserve, for settling for less is a detriment to your own royalty. Columbus, a man of modest birth, did not shy away from mingling with kings, a demonstration that perception often supersedes reality. Stepping into great shoes? Law number 41 advises against it. Forge your own path. Remain not in the shadows of giants. The legendary Alexander the Great would have been but a wisp had he not sought beyond the conquests of his forebears. Yet it's perhaps Law 48 that encapsulates the adaptable nature we must embody: assume formlessness. The Spartans, unbending in their tradition, crumbled when change was the only constant. To survive, to thrive, you must be as mutable and resilient as water. Mold yourself to every container, every circumstance. Let this journey through the distilled wisdom of power shape your strategies and anchor your actions. When faced with the pursuit of greatness, remember, it's your script to write, your empire to build. Explore more on this monumental book and remember, information is power, wield it wisely. Gents, if this video has struck a chord with you, feeling that nudge toward mastery, then consider subscribing, liking, and hitting that notification bell. By doing so, you're not just supporting the channel, but stepping closer to mastering those very lessons of power we've divulged today. And now a parting query to ponder before you click away: what strategies from today's insights are you ready to adapt into your life's conquest? For those who found the insights of this video valuable, there's a way to express your appreciation. Consider leaving a tip proportionate to what you've gained, like leaving a gratuity for exceptional service. The link's in the description. Go out there and embody the power, be the architect of your success, and let the wisdom resonating in these laws guide your path.